Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode. I put out my new mat, so I have no idea where there it is. Okay, the border of the mat. All right, I think that's it. That's centered. All right, I have to put a piece of masking tape here. All right, so today we're going to be doing some sorting of embellishments. Now I wanted to show you this first. This is all my bases, and I have the wooden crates from IKEA here. It's called a Knaglig, Knagglig. Product number, if you're interested, is 702.923.59. The IKEA. I have two on the bottom and two on top of it, and then I have a board across the top. So I'm sure you've seen it in all my craft room tour videos. So I have those. Now this is in one of them, and this is my bases. So when I make ephemera cards, these are the base, and I would put embellishments on top of these. So these are all cardstock. So like some of them are already, I took a piece of cardstock and I put a picture on it. So I just need to put like a focal point if I want on it, or I could just do something on the back, add lines, whatever. But basically I could even just stick this in the way it is, right? But this is cardstock. All of these are cardstock. This is cardstock. I got it from a monthly subscription to one of the YouTubers. All I have to do is put something on the back, maybe add a sticker or some writing, or I don't know, and that's good to go. It's cardstock. It's a thinner one though. So that's what these two are. And these are this one is my mass make. I don't know that I like doing it like this. I had mass made on both sides. Because I don't know, I know it's normal to feel the bump in that, but some of them, I guess I didn't glue down properly and it's lifting. Like this one's not, but some of them do. I'm actually considering putting a layer of Mod Podge on it. I know that's using a lot of extra Mod Podge, and this is normal. Once you put your focal point or your lines or whatever, it'll be fine. I don't know. It's just, I don't feel like it's quite right. Maybe it's because I did it on cardstock and it's two layers of paper, one on the back and one in the front. So it makes the cardstock even thicker. But anyway, so these are my bases. And then this is all the tickets. Are they called tickets? Yeah, tickets. So I have some bought ones, some that I created. I did even a book marker type with the wavy top and bottom. Then I made these with one of my hole punch. I have a punch for this. And you can see it with these. See, some are smaller. This is a little wider. This is the way it is. So if you use more narrow paper, it'll cut it down. So I think this is a 2.5 inch paper. This one is 2 inch paper. This is 1.5 inch paper. So depending how wide your paper is, that's what's going to come. You center it, right? So you make sure that the hole's going in the middle, no matter how wide your paper is. And then Yeah, and then you can make all sides. And then, of course, I did not cut it. I did not cut off the bottoms because I figure when I go to use it, I will then decide what I want. So yeah, you can make your own. I did this. I just took a circle punch and did the 4 corners. Mind you, they're not very even. And I had cut it square with my paper cutter. And then the corners. And there, it's like a label. Now this is with file folder. I'll probably end up cutting it a little bit more. It's just a little too much. But yeah, you can make your own that way. These I printed, they were pictures I printed online. And then I just cut the corners. Make it look like a ticket. And because they're on cardstock, all I got to do is put something on the back and they're good to go. So these are all tickets. And then, what is this? Oh, okay, I don't know. These are playing cards. I have all kinds of playing cards. I had something like 10 decks. Thank you, Mom. I'm going to put some of this away. Yeah, when I packed up my mom's place, I ended up with a lot of her collection of things. And yeah, so playing cards was one of them. And then all I do is I'll take the card, and you can see how this one is faded compared to this one. I just took sandpaper and roughed it up to get rid of the shine. On this side I didn't because I figured I would leave it. But here I'm going to decorate it. So all you do is you sand it until you feel paper. There's no more glare, no wax, no plastic. And then you can decorate it like I did these guys. You put something on it, and then you just need to put a focal point, like, I don't know, a flower, I don't know, a choo-choo train, I don't know, whatever you want. And it's good to go in the pockets. And then I had these business cards because I was going to create my own. Or, no, actually I bought it originally for nameplates at the dinner table. And then I thought, oh, I can use it for business cards. And then I never did it. And once again, same thing. I cut it, the 4 sides. You take your corner rounder, and there you go. You got a label. All I have to do is put a word on here, and there you go. These were boxes. I have fairy stickers, and they came in boxes. And so I cut up the box, and I kept the fronts and the backs. So this, I'll do the same like playing cards. You scuff it up, and then you put something on it. The backs are all white. That's fine. If I want, I can do a coffee spray or a paintbrush with the coffee water, coffee dye, and just, you know, or I could use even watercolor if I want. So that's that one. And so these are that. And then I showed you my tags and the cards. All right. So today's project is going to be this. I have 2 of IKEA's bins. I did bring it up on the computer, so let me, oh, it might be upside down though if I do it this way. Oh, wait, let me loosen it. Okay, right there. That's what these bins are. They're only $7.99. Like, they're good quality. Okay, I'm going to put you back on the mount. All right. So these are good quality bins. They have a little dip on the front side, and then the other three are identical, has a handle. Like, I love this thing. So I have two of them, and this is for my fussy cutting. So I will cut things out from this bin, and I'll throw it in this bin. Oh, wow, look at all the dust. Huh. Sorry about that, people. It shows I might be organized, but it's an open bin, so it will get dusty. But anyway, so then I put them in here. So these have all been cut already. What is that? Oh, that's part of my phone. The case. Anyways, yeah, so I fussy cut. And then from here, as you know, I bought these bins from Dollarama. So this one is for old book photos and advertisements. So that's vintage. And then this is medium. Yeah, this stuff I have to change. I don't know that these items are in here, but I know this is for the medium. And this one's for small. So now what I have to do is go through it and just, oh, here's some tags. I'll put with the tags. The only problem is I can't put tags with tags because those are cardstock. This is paper. So I'll have to put this with medium embellishments. All this with medium embellishments. Small embellishments would be like this, or the little butterfly, or this, or even something like this. This is actually cardstock. I could put it with the other ones. And a fairy. These would be little, so they will go in my small embellishments. And then the other ones will go in my medium. Now, I don't have one for large embellishments. So, I need to figure out large embellishments. I can't put it in a folder because it has 3 open ends, which means it can fall out. I do have this old file folder that I had stapled. I could erase that. And then these larger ones I could put in here. Right? There's my peel and stick. I thought I could use that. Even if I just, you know, like cut it right here and just use that. It's still something you can use, right? Now, these are not, like, they're not set up right now to be used as is. The whole point of these bigger ones is I can cut them down and only use part of it. Like this, I could wrap it around something, right? So, see, I have to go through it because look, hasn't been cut out. Nor has this. Nor has this. Like a lot of these aren't even cut out yet. This one is. So that's my job today. But I think I'm going to do this. The only thing is if it gets full, I'll have to create another one like this. But I got to put a, make myself a label so I know this is large embellishments. So that's all we do. Grab a bunch. Okay, these all need to be fussy cut it. If that is a word, fussy cut it. This goes in with my strips. Where are my strips? The long box. There it is. So this is another container I got from Dollarama, which is a dollar store. And there's my long strips. So the long strips go in here. Doesn't matter if it's paper, cardstock, whatever, it doesn't matter. They're strips, they go in here. As long as they're able to be reused, They go in there. All right. This probably in medium. Okay, I'm gonna have to slide this over so that I have access here. This one is medium. But wait a minute. Is it medium or is it vintage? Because it's brown. Right? I tell you, you need a big desk for crafting. I think I'm going to put it in with vintage. Because it does look vintage, right? So this is what I do. I'll close the locks, but I'll just sit it on top. That way I can open it. And I can still stack 2 of them by doing that. You can't stack 3 because then it'll be too slanted. Okay, so here's some more embellishment things. You can tell I had already used it. That's what is left. Goes in large. This needs to be cut. Oh, this is the one I had created. I'm going to put these 2 in medium and this in large. And I'm doing it for a 2-4. Number 1, they are different sizes, right? So I want to keep them where they belong. But also, by not putting them together, I am going to see it twice. Which means it will trigger my brain. Oh, I should do more like that because I really like that one. Okay. Medium, small. And medium, small. These are small. This is vintage. Now these are strips. Oh, these are the ones I did with the Mod Podge. I had taken, oh, this is folded. I had taken these geometric shaped pages that I wasn't too crazy about, and then I Mod Podged the napkin on the back of it. So basically you could use either side. Anyways, this goes with strips, which is right here. These go with strips. This goes, this does not. Now, because even though it's folded, I'm going to put it with medium. And this one will go with strips. And these are going to go with medium because they are pretty long. Again, I did the same thing, the Mod Podge on the geographic paper. And I really like this combination. The fact, see, green, blue, green, blue. I really like these. We're going to put it with medium. Hope I don't run out of space because they're getting pretty full. Okay, these are all vintage. Vintage. And you know, it's not a perfect system. Because even though that looks vintage. Those containers are going to get full. And when they're full, I'm not getting another container. So then this will accumulate again. And I have to start using that stuff and making things with it. Not so much the vintage stuff. It's more the small and the medium, the colorful stuff. Strips. Now this is large. Medium, medium, medium. Actually, these could go in small even. Mind you, my small is pretty full. Strips. This is pretty big. I'm actually going to put it in large. Okay, now this was a project we did. Remember we were doing the Mod Podge with the iron? So I have to figure out what I'm going to do with this. So this doesn't go in any of this stuff. This is a started project that I have to figure out what I'm going to do with it. So I'm going to put it up here with all the tags and cards and that stuff. Okay, these are some I printed from online. I think it was the Graphic Fairy. So that's big stuff. We're just going to put it with big stuff because I have no idea what I'm going to do with it. This is a cardstock, so that goes with cardstock stuff. It's small. So now here's that vintage advertisement. See? Here, a woman's store, Simpson, Toronto, Ontario. This is all the vintage stuff from the vintage books. This kind of looks vintage too. This looks vintage. Like there's a lot of this stuff that I bought. See, these are too white to be vintage. These could be vintage. This is kind of a creamy color. Cash receipt. And that. Another one of these. Oh, there's a whole bunch of these. So in your eyes, you have to decide what looks vintage and what does not. Right? So to me, these look vintage. So I'm going to stick them in there. Actually, this looks vintage also. Now, what I have thought of doing sometimes is, you know, like this Edinburgh, you can take your ink pad and then ink the edges, or you could even take a lighter or a match and just add some, you know, maybe on one side it was caught in a fire, and then maybe take some ink with one of those applicators and just mess it up, make it look like it was in a fire. You could even spray some water, let it warp the paper, and make it look that it was in a, you know, in a fire and there was water damage. Like there's so many things. You just got to be creative with it all. Which, yes, I know. I talk a big talk, but I haven't been doing very much. It's just my creative brain is flowing. These are all the ideas I have. But, you know, sometimes life gets in the way and you're just not able to do what you want to do, or toy around with some ideas that you have. All right, so these are also cardstock, nothing in the back. Oh, these I had printed on cardstock. And then I ran out of ink, and that's why it went red. That was around the time I discovered my printer. When you have two cartridges, the black is fine because it's only black. But the color cartridge, all the colors are in there. And the machine has to mix it. So, like with my Thanksgiving printouts last year, I had used up all the, I guess, red and yellow. And so I wasn't able to print as much. Now that I got the EcoTank printer, you can buy the colors individually, or you can buy each of the colors in its own bottle, but as a set. So this way, if you're doing, let's say, Valentine's Day, and you're using a lot of red and pink, if you run out of red, you can just buy the red ink. And because it is, the bottles hold a lot, there's a lot of ink in those cartridges. I don't know how much I've printed, and I'm still got tons of ink. So if you do seasonal printing and you find your printer's running out of ink too quickly, you may want to do that. Get an eco tank, and then you don't have to worry. Right now I am keeping my old printer because I've been testing out printing on, because matte photo paper is expensive. So if I'm going to use the if I'm going to use the EcoTank color printer, it prints nicer prints on a matte photo paper. On regular printer paper, it comes a little grayish, like a little dulled out. So it's not the same print. So I'm thinking what I might do is use my old one for the black, because the black cartridges, no problem. I don't print that much black, and I can keep it just for documents and stuff like that. And then it'll also be my color printer backup when my EcoTank runs out of one of the colors and I don't have money to buy it. Then I can use the other printer temporarily. Right now, I'm not printing a whole lot. The first year I did this, I was printing, oh my God, tons and tons. And I don't anymore because I've got all this now. I have to use this stuff up. So anyways, this is because I ran out of ink. I guess I ran out of, I don't know, the blue is there. So it must have been the, yellow maybe. But anyways, so these are all cardstock. Yeah, these are all cardstock. So I'm going to put it with this one because all of these are the same as those. They're cardstock. They're the bases. And then we're going to embellish on top of this. Right? Oh, this can go in the box. So I'm going to put this on the side next to it. And when we go to do ephemera cards, we'll pull that stuff out. Here's vintage. But these are bigger vintage. Now I thought, can you tell I'm just getting back into this stuff? I don't know where anything is anymore. This is what happens. Life happens. You're busy. You do other things. And life happens. And then you forget how you were organized. How your system is. So for now, I'm going to put these in with vintage. I know that bin's going to get really full if I keep doing that. But I have no idea. Oh, here's some more seed packages. Oh, and here's another of these, which goes over here with the tags. Rosemary, peppermint, chamomile. Oh, and there's another one too. The other day I had some hot oatmeal. And what I do is I add like flax and hemp and chia to these. And then a few nuts. But yeah, it's paper. It's like a wax paper, a parchment paper. Oh, I saved it. It could be a pocket on a page. And then maybe I'll put like a rosemary on it. I could cut this off here. Or even up to there. I don't know. I would, I could just cut it like this, like square. Put it on here. And then maybe, what do we got here? Oh, a flirt. Nope. We need something bigger before we do that. Here. Ville Saint Laurent. Okay, so we're going to go like that. We're going to go like that. And then we're going to put a fleur-de-lis. Now this is cut down. So you just have the greenery. You have part of the word Quaker with this guy on it. And there you go. You got a pocket on your page to put stuff in. You know what I mean? Like just I don't know, have fun. Anyways, so now I'm using this peppermint box so I don't have to sort through it, because, yeah, I got quite a bit. This is all the teas. And this is all the flower packages. This is everything oh, look at that. I got more tea in here, more sugar packages. Like, it's endless. You know, soon I'll be called the country cottage junk journal maker, because I got all this stuff from home. Mind you, it's not vintage. Oh, this is some new stuff I got. I don't know if I showed you guys, but I got a bunch of stamps. It wasn't what I wanted. I thought these stamps were going to be smaller. And I don't like this, what do you call it? You know that it looks like wax paper. Oh, I forget what you call it. Like, these are pretty good. I like these. And these are good. I like this. And I like this. Like, these are like real stamps. This is what I was looking for. But then these other 4 packages, what do you call them? Not velour. Something with a V, I think. Everything's marked in Chinese. This. Yeah, you take the plastic off, but it's like translucent, actually. See? You can see things through it. See? Everything shows through. I'm not crazy about that kind of paper. I can use it. I'm not saying I can't. But they will last me so long, because I rarely use them. Yeah, what do you call them? I don't know. Vellum. That's it. Vellum. Yeah. Don't like vellum. I've been trying to find a YouTuber who does journals, who uses vellum, and gives a lot of ideas, but it's like random ideas here and there. So, it's a learning curve, right? It's something I have to learn how to do. Huh. All right. So this is basically all I'm doing today. Oh, here's something else. My daughter, for Mother's Day, bought me a cake from this bakery boutique. And this was the package it came in. It was like that. Like, isn't that pretty? Like, look at fancy. Flat on the bottom. And so when I opened it up, right here was a cupcake. It was a cake, but in the shape of a cupcake. And it had icing, and it was creamy and smoothie inside. Like, for someone who loves chocolate, oh my God, it was amazing. I'm not crazy about chocolate, but I still loved it. It was nice and creamy. Too bad it wasn't like a coffee mocha kind of thing. Maybe it was a mocha. I don't know. But it didn't taste mocha enough. Mocha enough. You know what I mean. It tasted chocolate. So anyways, ta-da! Look what I got. Beautiful packaging. So what I figured is either I would cut it this way or this way. Probably this way. And then maybe down the middle, so that this would be on the page. I would have a piece here to glue down, and then have a tie up here. And then when you open it up, it would be a writing spot. And then when you close it, you could, you know, like have a string to tie it or something, or, I don't know, a flip of some sort. I don't know, somehow to keep it down. Like this wouldn't be here. It would be cut here. Or maybe I could do it diagonally so there's just a triangle on each one. The only thing is with this one, I don't think it would be as nice. It is different, so in that respect, it would be nice. But anyways, yeah, so now I'm thinking, how am I going to store it? You can't fold it any which way. You know what I mean? Because it widens, so you can't like flip it and store it. So I have to store it hung up like this. So I got to find a place to hang it where it's not going to be so much in my face, but it'll be in my face enough for me to remember to use it. So I don't know. I haven't found a home for it yet. Just now I'm looking around too. I don't know. I have no idea. But anyways. All right. Anything else? I think that's everything for today's video. I'm just going to continue emptying out this bin. And then I will put everything away and I'll start fussy cutting again while watching videos. I do still want to do some more to finish those, because when this is done, this bin will be empty. And then I'll clean it because it's all dust. And then the ones we made on my last journal videos with the stamping and the coloring pencils, I still have some more of those I want to do. And then I will fussy cut them out and throw them in here. And then I can show you that. And then we can go into the ephemera and those mini journals that I want to make, that I want to give you guys. But I want to make sure I have everything, all my options, so that I can make them really, really pretty. Yeah, and there's so much in here. Like, look, it's accumulating dust. It's been so long. I need to get this stuff sorted out. Oh, another cardstock. See, up here in this cubby, this side, see that side is all organized. On the bottom is my inks, my glues, my tools, and then above it is all the cards I showed you, the cardstock. And then over there on the bottom, it's a bunch more, you know, phone messages, receipts, more of these store-bought pages, index cards, flash cards, memo pads, like all that is in the bottom. And then on the top is all my pockets and doors, like windows and all that. So I don't really have, see what I'd like to do. All right, so right there is all that cardstock basis for an ephemera card. And there's all my glues and all that stuff. So this, I do have paper versions, which right now is going in these bins. The small, the medium, the vintage, and the large. And then the strips. So that's all the paper. But then when I have paper stuff like that, where do I put them? In with the medium and large? I guess I could, couldn't I? So paper would be sorted by size because they would be embellishments. And the cardstock, yeah, okay. Thank you for letting me talk that out. That makes sense. Because I was looking over here. This is all the pockets, right? All my pockets. And then down there is all this stuff, notepad, index cards, and then this is some vintage papers. And then here's some store-bought vintage papers. There's some stuff there. There's even Lindor. And then behind it, these are businesses have these to do specials. And then I've got my metallic and my shiny wood grain. And then there's another notepad. Like, there's all kinds of stuff there. And then normally this package goes in here too. See, normally this goes in there. And then this one, maybe I can put on, no, it won't fit on the side. Oh yeah, there we go. There. And then here, you know, when you print a bunch of stuff on printer paper, and then you cut them, you end up with these scrap page papers. Well, I clip them together, and that's my scribbly pad. So when I want to do a checklist for myself for the day, or something I'm watching and I want to write a quick reminder, I use these. Because otherwise, what would I use them for? I also use these if I want to make little booklets for the journal. I'll cut these down and use these. So I keep them right here with the vintage papers. Whoops. Kind of hard with one hand. There we go. So, oops, sorry. That goes in there with my papers. And okay, I put that thing there. Now I can put my coffee. See, I haven't finished my morning coffee yet. And then my water. Yeah. So I was thinking of putting them here, but excuse me. I don't know. So maybe I will just keep putting it in those small, medium, and large. Well, the 2 bins and the folder. Oh, I guess I can put you back on the tripod. And continue the way I am sorting. I don't know why this paper towel's here. There. Give me a little more room. So, yeah, I'm just gonna continue sorting through this. Then I'm gonna start cutting some of this stuff, put it in here. Excuse me. And then I will cut out the ones I did on the last video. And then when I come back, it'll be probably end of next week. I will have this all sorted. And we can start decorating those little booklets. Make some ephemera cards and put some pockets in those little booklets. All right, well, I hope this wasn't much of a tutorial. It's just showing you how I organize and the stuff that I need to do behind the scenes. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Remember, do what makes you happy and everything else will fall into place. All right, everybody, take care. I'll see you on the next one.